Hey, everybody. We're back here with the Old Friends, New Friends podcast. I'm your host, Patrick. We're joined by some very old friends. Here we have Kevmel.
Yo.
Yes, sir. Herbert.
Yo.
All right. And Jessy.
What's good?
All right. I love the enthusiasm today. I can't hear it. I can't feel it, but I know it's there deep down.
Being good.
All right. It's Friday, March 4th. We're going to get into some topics today. I think I only have a 40-minute window to record on this Zoom, so we're going to try to not take up too much time. But how you guys doing, man? What's going on? Anybody got anything to talk about? Anything new?
You mean like
We went to go see the Batman yesterday.
Yeah. Bring it into that. Anything in your personal lives though? Like what's going on? Anybody in debt? You need a helping hand? What's going on?
Anybody in debt need a helping
Are
hand?
you with that, Patrick?
I don't think
I'm glad you asked, Jesse. Oh wait, Herbert, go ahead.
I don't think anyone's gonna out themselves on a podcast.
You thought wrong.
Yeah, but I got
So
the
it all started about 6 months ago. The credit collectors are at my fucking door at this point, but you know what? We'll talk about that later.
Let's flip some bricks.
Nah, but we did see the Batman last night though. Thursday night, regular fucking screening. Got to go see the Batman. We were very nice and cozy in that theater, I could say. It was a nice theater, man. It wasn't too crowded, nothing like that. What did you guys think? First impressions of the Batman, right? First Batman solo movie we got in almost a decade, right?
Yeah, almost a decade.
2012? Yeah, like 2012 was the last time the Dark Knight trilogy was out. Oh shit.
Holy shit.
What y'all thought? Right? First solo Batman movie in 10 years. Kevmel, first impressions?
First impressions, I think it was like cinematography was nice. The action scenes were really good. I had heard that it was lacking on action scenes, but I actually don't think that was true. I think it was good. I feel like they are doing a good job at showing out like he is a young Batman, and it'll be interesting to see because I believe he signed up for more movies, didn't he? So it'll be interesting to see how this is going to play out these next couple of years.
Yeah, I think so. Herbert, I know you're a big Batman fan. What's up? What you thought?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was like 10 years since the last Dark Knight movie, but with that context, like I think this was definitely like a solid start. It was a unique take. Like I think I came in expecting like a different kind of movie, and I wasn't disappointed. It was just interesting.
I agree. I liked it for what it was, you know. I know it was gonna be the traditional superhero Batman movie, whatever it was, but it was nice. I heard a lot of people comparing it to like those film noir movies like Seven and shit like that. And I did see those movies, so I can see what they were saying.
I saw some tweet where it's like everyone talked like a 1940s LA private investigator.
Pretty fucking much. That ass. We're not gonna get too spoilery.
You got a gift for like Gotham in the sense they were going for, at least.
I fuck with the way they set up Gotham. Like that shit looked like the trenches.
That shit for real.
Yeah, like I was like, yo, I do not want to live in Gotham. Like this shit.
I do not want
seems
to
horrible.
up to anybody.
That ass. You thought New York was bad. Fucking Gotham looks like
Gotham
New York in the
like
70s,
shit, bro.
I did like the movie overall though. Just thought there was a few things, you know, you could say that for every movie though. There's a few things I'm not gonna like.
I agree. Overall, I think it was a good movie.
That ass. I think the one thing that was kind of new that I fucked with was like, I feel like this is the first time we really got to see Batman from like the perspective of the criminals type shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I like that intro scene when he first came out, nigga deadass looked like the villain coming out. No cap.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Little like
I was like, yo, he's a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, like little horror elements they threw into it when they push into like the criminal perspective where like it just gets dark really fast. You can't see shit. You literally just be hearing it like
you like, nah, this nigga Batman's about to come out.
Yeah, like on the real shit, like when they that one scene, I'm not gonna try to spoil anything, but the one with the helicopter light that they're just like, like that's literally the intro. That's literally he's like that. I'm around, like just to scare them into me being in the darkness. That shit was hard, bro.
Yeah, that was.
Like that whole little intro shit was hard as hell. That shit got me mad hyped for the movie. I was ready for that. At that point, I was like, let's go.
And that's the thing I was talking about yesterday too. That's what I love about DC right now. They don't gotta keep doing the same universe bullshit. Like they could try different aspects, like darker films. I don't really care if it's darker or not, but just the fact that they don't have to like keep shit to the same universe, that's dope.
Yeah.
Like we can see spin-offs.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, even with MCU movies, like it's starting to become hella predictable as much as I love them.
Yeah.
Like I already know the vibes going into it. Like
that's a fact.
I feel like MCU movies are more superhero than DC. They're trying to be more like philosophical and like not just a superhero movie.
Which is the reason why I fucked with like Suicide Squad and Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like I was like, it was the first time I feel like DC's just having fun.
Nah, DC's been having fun for a while. Y'all seen
That
Harley Quinn animated show is fucking fire.
You talking about Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is it.
That shit is fire. That
shit is it.
Fire.
Like, that's one of their best shows.
I agree. That's what got me like literally watching this shit. I was like, yo, they doing this stuff here.
I think that's what DC needs to do though, because I feel like Marvel's already like too ahead of
Marvel has the game in a chokehold. They can't do the family friendly shit because Marvel has it. No, like they're not gonna be able to take it away. They have to go into the darker aspects, but like darker aspects and just like different universes. But the thing is, DC has the backlog for it. They have the space for it. Like they have so much shit they can just write about, so they should be able to do it.
And they fake own like almost all the rights to every single one of their characters. Yeah. Whereas like Marvel is still working on getting that shit back.
That's what I'm saying. Like Marvel was in a bad spot where they had to start buying shit like that whole Spider-Man shit we went through.
Yeah.
DC don't really have that. Like they could just start dropping shit with everybody. They don't really, they don't gotta go out of their way to try to get the rights to try to get, I got the rights for one film. I need this to bust so I can get the rights for another 3. Like,
all right, let's what?
I'm fucking with the multiverse stuff, but I'm starting to get tired of the multiverse stuff.
Already? They just brought it in.
I don't think they just brought it. I think the niggas have been doing this for a while now, and it's like starting to get like
in the movies. They just brought it.
We milking it a little bit. Like,
they just
Spider-Man.
The comics, that shit's been around forever.
Yeah, I was like, yo, multiverse thing has been a thing since.
Yeah, but that shit has been around for a minute.
Even in the like the animated shows, that shit has been around for like forever. Like,
that's crazy because that's literally what they just started to do. But let's get off of comics for a little bit. But before that, Jesse, we're gonna get into the spoiler review next week after you watch the movie or whenever else we record. But what are your expectations for the movie though? You a big Batman fan? What you think is gonna be like?
I'm a big Batman fan, but not in terms of how y'all Batman fans like y'all read the comics and stuff. I just like Batman as a hero. Okay, you read comics.
I read manga, but sure, go ahead.
Same shit.
No, that's not the same thing.
Same. Anyways, no, yeah, I mean, Dark Knight is like one of my favorite like movie series, period. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this compares to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think too. I'm not sure if this is like the best Batman live action movie I've seen because I probably have to go back.
That trilogy was crazy. That trilogy was crazy.
So I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never watched Dark Knight.
The first
trilogy or like which one?
No, I've watched Batman Begins. I watched the one with Bane, and I didn't watch the one with Heath Ledger.
Bro, that's the
yeah. What? But I feel like I've seen like so much of it, like that. Like I damn near already know it.
Yeah, I basically seen it.
I basically seen it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that. Yeah.
That's how it was with me in the Lord of the Rings. Like I seen that movie for the first time, the whole trilogy a few months ago. That shit was amazing, bro.
I've never seen
love that. Those 3 movies are fucking amazing, bro. It's on HBO Max.
I don't know. I've always been put off with like Lord of the Rings and like Star Wars just because how hyped
Same.
Like, I don't even.
Yeah, I can't get in. I've never really was able to get into Star Wars like that. I read some of their comics. Lord of the Rings, though, their video games got me into Lord of the Rings. I remember there was a PS2 game I grew up off of. That shit got me into Lord of the Rings. It was fine.
Yeah, we'll probably have to watch those one day. Have to do a review of the Lord of the Rings after y'all get into it eventually. But let's move on to some other topics real quick. Some lighter topics than that shit right now. So let's talk about Kanye for a second.
I thought.
What'd you say?
Talk about the war.
Dragging him on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. So do y'all think we're kind of young, so we don't really know about like rap back in the days, like all that, like, but do you think that this is going too far for Kanye to like put out this video of him like make killing Pete Davidson, fake Pete Davidson or whatever? Y'all think he's doing too much?
Hell yeah, he's doing too much, bro. And that whole like back in the day excuse, like niggas think that just because things happened back in the day, that just means that it means that it was better or it was okay. Like that's some weird ass behavior, bro. Like and especially weird coming from him because like Kanye is not about that, bro. Like you are not going to try to kill Pete Davidson. Like at this point, he just looks like he's obsessed.
I think it's more about him just letting niggas see into his mind. People forget Kanye has always been someone who doesn't know how to express himself with anything besides his music or his music.
I just think that we gotta hold Kanye to the same pedestal that you hold anybody else, like type shit. Like in the sense that like Kevmel, if you fucking made a video right now, like holding the head of some nigga you don't even like, not this nigga didn't do anything besides date your ex, I'd be like, was this the best way to handle it, bro?
But then you also have to look at it at how he has reacted with everything he does. That's just Kanye as a person. You have to hold him to the same pedestal as like other fucking nuts, bro. Because at the end of the day, you have to take it like that. He is realistically off his medication, and the only way he feels like he can express himself, because mind you, he gets off his medications every time he does an album because it's the only time he feels creative. He feels like his medication fucks up his creativity. So he's like, he's gonna get these maniac episodes. It happens, and it's the safest way. Realistically, it's better that he puts all his energy into his music and his music videos than for him to not do that and then just keep it in. And then Kanye is a fucking like, yo, we can be realistic. You don't know what he's gonna do. So
is that something Kanye said before, that he doesn't take his medication when he's making albums?
Yeah.
He also doesn't think he needs them.
Yeah, he said that too. He was like, he doesn't like taking it during like his creative when he's making albums and shit because he fucks with his creativity. But a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
They like to they make you like slower. Like you can tell Kanye is like an energetic ass nigga, so his meds are probably downers. But yeah, like I don't know. I feel like it's a mix.
I don't know why he's acting like Pete Davidson is a rapper. Like, okay.
That's my thing, bro. Like, it's one thing if Pete Davidson like is like beefing with you too, but like the nigga hasn't he's not speaking on you, bro.
Just chilling with your.
I feel like there's things going on behind the scenes though. As
I feel like
that whole
anything going on behind the scenes, Kanye will put it out there. Like he's the type of nigga to do that. Like nigga leaked Kim messages.
That whole birthday party shit. I feel like that wouldn't have happened before Pete was in the picture because Kim was big on the co-parenting shit. But once Pete came into the picture, the whole co-parenting shit kind of went out the window if you look at it. And I'm not necessarily saying it's him, but it's holding it back to history. As you guys said, Pete Davidson has this history of getting with girls and then being toxic to their ex behind closed doors. Look at Mac Miller and Ariana Grande. What the fuck was he doing? Sending that nigga pictures and videos of him doing shit to Ariana behind her back, behind everyone's back. Like,
this is so crazy how like celebrity drama like this is just so out in the open and like
that shit. They're regular people, bro. It should not be this insane.
Nah, they're not regular people because regular niggas don't do that. I mean, I guess they do.
They do, nigga. They're
regular. That's what I'm saying. Like they are regular people, and if regular niggas did this, we will pack them up, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Regular people do crazy shit like this. It's just
because it's not all over the place because they're not famous. Like they don't have money. They're not the eye of attention.
What I was gonna say is that I don't feel like what he's doing. Like if it was another rapper he was doing this to, then yeah, it would be like fine. But the fact that Pete Davidson is just like a regular like comedian type of nigga, like doing a show and shit, and he has like mental problems himself, that's my only issue with it. If it was like another rapper like The Game, Young Thug, Drake, even if he did this shit like kind of shit to Drake, I don't really care. That's rapper beef, But this is just like bullying a nigga at this point.
Nah, it helps that Pete Davis is not saying anything because it just makes Kanye look worse.
Yeah, it does.
Somebody pay for that, man.
I mean, it's crazy. You see how he's dating some girl that looks exactly like Kim K now?
Yeah. That's some sick shit. That's some sick shit.
Third one, bro. You haven't seen is when he was with Julia Fox, he had like a Kim K look like before her. Then he got Julia Fox.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, bro. He doesn't date them. He just keeps them around and be like, yo, Kim, stop playing with me.
Another thing I wanted to talk about with Kanye, too, because I brought him up. I hear that he's only releasing his Donda 2 album if you buy his STEM music player.
Nah, you don't gotta buy the STEM player.
That's fake. I feel like it's gonna be like this nigga Jay-Z's 444. You remember when he first dropped 444 on Tidal and niggas had to wait?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is gonna be a Tidal exclusive. Just give it some time. People
it's not exclusive on the STEM player. You could get it on his site. It's just that like he's also promoting his STEM player.
Can you get it like on like Spotify or Apple at all?
Now you can't stream it. You just gotta go buy it off his actual site. Yeah,
that makes sense then. Then he's probably not gonna put it on streaming services till later. He's gonna wait.
Yeah, his whole thing is like, oh, if you're gonna go buy it, you might as well copy it with my stem player and make the most of the album type shit.
Yeah, like be able. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The stem player looks interesting.
OD, bro. Like I was literally looking at it. I was like, I fake want one.
Like maybe isolating voices and shit like that. Like I seen that like one day isolating Michael Jackson's voice. That shit had me like, yo, I'm about to buy a stem player right now.
Same. The only thing that stopped me was just the fact that I've never seen anybody like a beginner use that. I've never seen somebody like open the box fresh. I never touched one of these shits before and it operated. Like I saw somebody have been niggas like YouTube. Professionals doing some wavy shit.
Nah, that's a fact. Like I don't know if it's user friendly for beginners.
That ass.
I feel like it'll still be fun anyway, just to like run your hands along the buttons and shit and do shit like that.
Nah, yeah, low key. Yeah, it probably will be. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I think that shit's pointless. I don't see it. It's so stupid, bro.
You want to isolate the voice?
No.
Nah, it's cool. Like if you
but you can mix songs too, like yeah.
Like what? I'm a DJ. Like for that, they have.
I'm a DJ.
Download a program for that. Nah, I'm good on that. Just put it on Apple Music so I can listen to Donda too.
How much is the album, Herbert?
If I'm being real,
bro, you could probably go to YouTube for it.
I mean, I could, but be still fun.
Have a listening party when you stand down at your desk.
Then I gotta get YouTube Premium, or else I can't listen to.
Have a listening party while you're sitting at your desk, bro. You could just watch that one still picture.
On that one.
That's me when I upload the podcast. All right. I mean, I wouldn't be paying that much price just to listen to Donda 2 anyway. I wouldn't pay that much to listen to any fucking album, watch any movie, none of that shit.
How much is it going
crazy? For? Like 200, I think.
Oh,
them players 200.
Yeah, they lost me.
All right. Elden Ring, you guys fucking with Elden Ring yet? Anybody? Hottest game out there right now?
But a lot of my friends have bought it. I've just been watching share plays for like the last week. That game looks hella fucking fun. It reminds like it does have that like Dark Souls component because I've literally watched my friends fight the same boss for like an hour just getting their ass beat. And it's like, it looks interesting though. Like the mechanics are smooth, the graphics are great, the world looks fucking giant from what I've seen. Like I've seen 3 different people play. They all ran like 3 different fucking ways. So it's intense. Like the game looks amazing. Very big.
Nah, I feel like it's interesting the fact that there's no quest log, there's no like icons on the map, like story guidelines.
Yeah.
And I want to see how that plays out because I know like
go on your own and figure it out.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Literally, I've seen some dude, bro, on my fucking like what was it, like TikTok? He was like still beginner. He hadn't even fought like the beginner boss. There's like one boss that kind of set it up for you. He somehow ended up, bro, on like one of the strongest bosses of the game. Some nigga who's like only 250 people have beat him. And he's like, yo, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah, you can like create your own path. Like you can end up at the end of the game, like not even.
You control yourself. You control the story. It's whatever you want. Like
that's pretty lit, and also like sounds frustrating as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's very frustrating from what I've seen.
But they want you to explore the map. That's the whole like point of it.
And that's the thing. I feel like the map is very dynamic. It's like it's nice, bro.
What's it called? Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I'm
about to look this shit up right now.
Honestly, Herbert, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, bro. I don't think it's just kind of game. You're not gonna play it, bro. If you buy it, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm trying to be so dead ass.
It's a Dark Souls type of shit. So it's like it's one of those games where like you gotta be
dedicated. Yeah.
Like you're not a gamer like that, bro. Like I'm not.
I'm
not even trying to be funny, but I'm dying. But
like a harder version of Ghost of Tsushima. Like Ghost of Tsushima, the beginner version. That's a good way to put it.
You gotta be the type of nigga that's gonna lose sleep. Like you gotta be up at 2 in the morning playing video games type of nigga to enjoy this game.
50 times.
You gotta wake up at 10 a.m., not eat any breakfast or nothing, and play until 6 without brushing your teeth type of shit. You know, that's what the game.
Be like, I'm beating him now.
Like I got my PS4 in rest mode. As soon as we're done with this, I'm hopping back on. Like that's the kind of game we talking about right now.
I'm on it right now. No, imagine.
All right, Elden Ring. We'll come back after you guys play it. Herbert might play it. We'll have some more opinions at a later date. Other topic I wanted to talk about too, real quick. You know, the big one, Mother Russia. what's going on in the world. You know, it's scary times out here, scary hours, like James Harden said.
But is it really? I feel like this is the first time, like our generation, where like we're under like a threat, like a scare this big. Like I was talking to some of my coworkers at work who are like older and like lived through. What's up?
It's not the first time. We almost went to World War III at the end of the Trump administration when he blew up.
Yeah, but it wasn't really like that serious. Where it was like,
yeah,
people were scared or actually like terrified and like strikes going on and shit.
Thing is, there's no reason for the U.S. to be tested. It's not a domestic problem. The bigger thing is, at least in my opinion, with like Russia and Ukraine, is that Russia's playing the bully role. History is repeating itself. We can't let Russia, in my opinion, again, as like from what I've seen, I'm one of those believers that like if you don't stop history will repeat itself. Russia currently is on some bullshit. They're just trying to expand their borders on some like Ukraine was always a part of us. It's kind of eerily reminiscent if you look at it like what Nazis.
It makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
No, it does. It doesn't.
Like
you also have to look at it like the same way. Germany started off just like that, and the thing that we did with Germany years ago was like, oh, let them do them. They can't do nothing too crazy, right? And then by the time niggas like tried to step in, it was like, oh shit, Germany's a world power, World War II, whatnot, right? The thing with right now is that the world has changed so much that this man is threatening nuclear combat to anyone who tries to help Ukraine. That's fucking insane. Like, that shit is locked. You can't even do nothing nowadays.
Yeah, so how do we step in then?
That's the thing. Realistically, you can't. We can't.
I mean, like, I think that's the role of like the corporations right now that they're all cutting ties with Russia. Like, because like the sanctions really aren't gonna do shit. You feel me? Like these niggas don't give a single fuck about a sanction.
They don't.
Realistically, we do have the strongest military, but nobody's trying to go into nuclear war with anybody right now. So all you got to do is just have these corporations cut ties with Russia's, and then have the fucking oligarchs there put pressure on the political leaders there. Like, yo, like relax.
We can't go to nuclear warfare at this day and age because literally if we go into nuclear warfare, there's too many agreements. Everyone's gonna get the world's gonna fucking end. Realistically, nukes are too strong. Have you like, bro, the bombs that we dropped on Japan are a fraction of what nukes are now. A fucking fraction. So that's just like, bro, if anyone like does actual something with a like starts nuclear warfare, it's pretty much guaranteeing a fucking
end of the world.
Yeah, because we're at a point where most countries are armed nuclearly, and if you're not, you're in a fucking like treaty with someone who's armed nuclearly that's gonna protect you. So it's like it's hard.
So we're just gonna cancel Russia and hope for the best.
I hope not, but fuck, we have to do something. Like Ukraine is in a horrible spot. It is, but Russia, like the thing was, we had to start acting before. Like they had satellite images of fucking Russia moving their whole army to the border, and we asked them. The U.S. asked them, like, "Yo, what are you guys doing?"
And these niggas said, "We're leaving. Don't worry. We'll send you our own pictures."
We're leaving. It's just what the fuck? They said it was a practice drill. They had over 1,000 tanks, half of their fucking army lining up at the border. We asked them, and we deadass believed them. He's like, "Nah, it's just a practice drill."
They said, "Yo, look at the pictures we sent you guys. Like, we're leaving. Don't worry."
See, I didn't
Meanwhile,
know
there's niggas literally there, like, bro, they're still here.
Bro, you can search it, like, these are real. Like, I read that shit on fucking, what was it, like, the New York Times? Like, it was an article I actually read, and I'm like, bro, there's no way the U.S. is this, like come on, bro. Ain't no way somebody gonna tell me if it's a practice, why your whole army there, bro? Why you got 1,000 tanks lined up ready to go?
Nigga Biden was like, we have our best team analyzing the images to confirm if Russia is indeed leaving. Like, my nigga, there are people literally there, bro. There are people there, like, telling you that they're still there, bro.
All right, I want to ask y'all this question right now. I want y'all to go one at a time. How do you guys see the situation ending? So, like months from now, weeks from now, whatever it is, when all is said and done, how do you guys see this Russia-Ukraine situation ending? Do you see it like is it gonna be war? Is it gonna be like, all right, fuck it, stop with this bullshit. All right, let me stop. Let me chill out. Putin's gonna be like, let me chill out. Or like, what's gonna happen? Jesse, you go first. What do you see happening?
I think it's gonna be more like what Herbert said, where like corporations are gonna stop fucking with Russia. Russia's gonna have to like chill out. I mean, it's just a matter of like how long is that gonna take. By that time, they might like already occupy Ukraine, and Ukraine might be under their control. But people are not gonna fuck with Russia for a while. But I don't think we're gonna go to war. I don't think that it's gonna go that far.
Herbert?
Yeah, like same exact thing. Like I don't think we're going to war. I do think that like right now niggas can't even use like Apple Pay out there now. Like the pressure is about to start getting put on them, and I don't think that they're gonna like ever say we're not coming for Ukraine. There's definitely gonna be some serious tensions there for who knows how long to come. But yeah, I don't think niggas is going to war.
Kevmel?
People aren't going to go to war because they're working on the third peace talk. The fact that they've already had 2 peace talks in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, it's not going to go to war. But those peace talks, realistically, something has to happen because I believe the first one ended with no ceasefire. This other one, I think they did a talk for peace yesterday, also ended up with a no ceasefire, which means they're still shooting. So that's the thing. Like they're meeting, but like they're not agreeing on anything at all. Realistically, the corporations are already starting to cut them off. If you look at like the biggest money makers of most countries, like sports have already cut them off from everything. I.e., like one of the companies that make
the soccer teams, right? They
FIFA cut them off of everything. FIFA cut them off of everything. Any Russian team currently like in a video game is being worked on taken out. So like NHL is already taking them out. Like they're just anything like Russia International is just getting canceled. They're not gonna be making any money realistically. Like Herb said.
I also find that so funny. How the leader of a country decides to like do some fuck shit and then the whole country has to suffer. Like that's OD.
It just shows you just how fucked it is when you have a political leader who's like crazy. You know, like it could go either way. You never know. Putin he literally just decided, you know what, Ukraine's ours, and they're
illegitimate country. What? Bro, like who allowed you to make that like claim?
That decision. Have y'all seen like Russia actually has people in their capital rioting, like protesting, and which is insane. Yeah. Because for you to do that in Russia, like you're blacklisted after that. Like you're gonna get fucked up. You're gonna get sent somewhere. Like even if you do make it back out, you're not gonna get a job. Nobody's gonna want to work with you because you're like, yo, they make it very clear that you're different now. Like that shit is not allowed. So the fact that regular citizens, and it's not even just like 1 or 2, like it's groups, it's a lot of people. That's just showing you, bro. Like even Russia, like even a lot of people in Russia don't agree with what he's doing, but frankly, it's just not in their power. There was some video that came out a while back of a Russian soldier who was captured.
Oh, and he called his mom. He was crying.
Not even that one. It came out that their orders told them that it was all a practice. Like it was some wild shit.
What?
Bro, it was some wild. Like it's like 3 of them captured. He names his brigade. His unit. And
he's snitching?
He named Russia? He's like, yo. He was like, my higher up told us it was a practice drill. And then we got thrown into the front lines, and they're like, "Oh, it's no longer a practice." And like,
Jesus,
he was dead ass. It was like 4 of them tied up. Like, I'm gonna see if I can find it. Send you a link because it was wild. I was just looking at that like, ain't no way that he might even not even be telling everything the truth to even his military. At least not the lower downs. He's just using them as like, even the dude was crying. He's like, he's literally just using us as bodies on the front line. I'm like, that's.
Well, you heard it here first from 4 New Yorkers. Russia's mad pussy. We're not going to war. USA. Let's go, P.
I'm saying Nate pussy. I'm saying he's a menace. He's manipulating his own army.
If we go to war, come back to this podcast March 4th. Kevmel, Jessy, Herbert, these niggas said, Russia, you're mad pussy. We're not going to war. Those are their words.
Imagine this is what starts the war.
They said these niggas got mad peace treaties.
All I'm saying is, you get me a Hellcat, bro, and a Glock 17 with a drum mag, I'll take Rush out myself.
This nigga's playing Warzone, baby. Like, what are you talking about, bro? He said, pull up to Moscow. Yo, what the fuck is the vodka at, bro? I'm about to pour one up.
Yo, what the?
We're done with Russia for now. We're done with Russia for now. Just like the USA. We don't have to play with these little niggas, all right? And if you have something to say, Putin, Vladimir, God, all right? You know where we stay at. Herbert, I'm going to give him your address, all right? So that way I can pull up in time. I don't want to give him my house. Shit, fuck this look like. But I'll be able to pull up in time. Anyway, we're out of topics for today. That's pretty much what I wanted to touch on. Actually, I want to ask you guys one more question. Quick one about basketball. Who's phone is that? Oh, it's just flip the little switch on your phone, bro. Vibrate.
My shit's over.
You sure it's not yours?
I'm positive it's not mine. Don't do that. I'm professional. I just threatened Russia on a podcast. You think I don't know what I'm doing?
Oh shit! Russia banned Facebook just now. Yeah, just like literally 20 minutes ago. Crazy.
As we speak, advancements. Oh my god.
Damn, not in the metaverse. Shit.
Oh here,
This is crazy.
Melly. He don't deserve the death penalty. Word.
Damn, I don't even know if I want to talk about anything else after talking about Russia like that. But I guess basketball, Brooklyn Nets. Quick question for you guys: do you think the Nets make it out of the play-in, or do you think they have to go through the play-in to get into the playoffs? And then, if they do get through the play-in, where do you think they go?
They get to the play. It depends on playoffs, how many away games they have and where they're playing. Because if Kyrie is like actually consistently playing, they're well, actually, it depends on, is KD healthy again? Or is he like?
Yeah, he played last night.
Okay, so then no, if Kyrie's healthy, they're like, if Kyrie, well, not healthy, but not having to do COVID mandates. You make it kind of far in the playoffs. Kyrie and KD are a healthy duo, but the thing is, will Kyrie play? You never know because,
Kyrie only playing away games. Do they make it deep?
Who starts with home?
Not them.
I low key they might, because I like, last year, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Kevin Durant showed me that he will play the 40 minutes and really fucking put his he'll put his body on the line, bro. Because last year he was really trying to. So I wouldn't put it past KD carrying them by himself on the home games, and then the away games he gets help from Kyrie.
We'll see.
But I ain't a Nets fan, so I don't know. That's just me. I don't watch
debatable.
Jessy, place are they in?
What'd you say?
I'm checking.
I'm checking because I don't think they have to do the play-ins, but then they're gonna lose first round.
If they're in the play-in right now,
they're in the play-in right now.
Now,
they're the 8th seed.
8th seed, yeah.
And play-in is until what? 6?
7 through 10 is playing.
7 through 10.
Raptors, Nets, Hornets, and Hawks.
I think they could sneak into 6 and not have to do play-in, but then they're gonna be a first round exit.
Currently to sneaking.
How many games behind?
They're 4 games behind, but that's because the Cavs haven't played. So, the Cavs are 5 games behind. The Nets are 10. Oh yeah. But the thing is, the Cavs are 36 and 26. The Nets are 32 and 32. The Nets are neutral for the season.
500.
Yeah, they're 500 right now. 7th is positive. 6 games, and 6th is positive 10.
Nah, yeah, they won't make it far in the playoffs. There's just too many good teams in the East right now that they're not gonna make it far in the playoffs.
Who do you think is coming out of these?
I have a bias towards the Bulls, but if realistically, probably like the Heat.
Realistically, I agree with him on the Heat, but as he said, I also have a bias. So the 76ers, baby.
And what about the West?
The West is also tough up.
The West is tough.
The Suns, maybe. The Grizzlies.
Yeah, low key, I'd give it to the Suns. The Suns are fucking going crazy.
Yeah, they should have won last year. So
I want the Suns or Grizzlies. I want the Suns or Grizzlies to get out. I want Ja to win.
Oh yeah.
John wins a championship now. That's crazy. I
need him to win the championship only because I've been trying to tell niggas Ja is currently playing around the same level as the prime D Rose, and niggas is telling me I was tweaking. So I just need him to get it.
No, he's playing better than a prime D Rose.
That's what I said, and they told me no, I was bugging. So I was like, so we can say they're at least at the same level, and they're like, no, you're bugging. I'm like, bro.
Y'all saying Ja right now is better than prime D Rose? Oh wait, yeah, that makes sense.
Ja is the best.
I thought y'all said D Wade for a second.
No. D Rose. Nah, because he plays exactly like D Rose. He's just taller, in my opinion. He's taller, and he has the same aggressive style. Like they dribble, just fucking float to the fucking. That was. And I feel like Ja's just a really good guard, bro. He's mad young and he's hooping. I want to see how I think he's gonna be one of the next actual big ass superstars. Granted, he already won. Or at least he nice. I think I go Suns or Grizzlies.
All right. I'll probably take the Bucks or 76ers to come out the East. The Bucks, if I'm being smart, the 76ers, because I want them to go, and I think they got the talent to do it now. The West,
talent to do it. We just we just don't have the coach.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like they got the what they need now. They got the 2 pieces they need, the 1-2 punch for real. So
yeah, the 1-2 punch. Butler and Embiid, and
yeah,
the fucking claw came in making everybody cry. That man was that man was a man on a mission.
He's on a world tour.
Never fucking forget Kawhi. Yo, for real. He was on a world tour. For real.
All right, everybody.
I'll never forget
Yeah.
that. Shout out that shit in my living room. I'm like, yo, watch that shit bouncing.
Great pod today. Anybody else have anything else to say? Any topics y'all want to touch on before we go?
I mean, how much time do we have?
We got like 5+ more minutes, like 5-6 more minutes.
All right, no point then. Forget it.
Why? What you want to talk about? We can make
We
a stretch.
we didn't talk about the Tinder swindler.
Oh yeah, fuck. I mean, I think that's just a 40-minute time limit that Zoom put on me. That's why I said 5 more minutes because we started like at 2:22.
I
So
see
we have to be like,
that it had updated into the premium shit. We had a limited time.
I mean, if y'all got time, we could just keep talking about the Tinder swindler if nobody got to go.
I'm gonna have to go just because of work.
Damn, I get you.
Yeah.
You guys want to save it for next time?
Save it for next time.
I bet. Good pod, everybody. All right. This has been Old Friends, New Friends. Your host, Patrick, Herbert.
Sure.
Gotta get out of here. Jessy.
Sir.
Can y'all, like, what the fuck is this? Is the most New York podcast I ever heard, bro. I say y'all niggas' names, y'all just say yer and yo.
What you want
Yes,
me to
sir.
say? It was a pleasure talking to you, Patrick.
That's what I like to hear, Kevmel. Thank you, my
Fuck outta
good
here.
brother. Thank you.
That was Jessy that said that, bro.
Oh, really?
That ass was.
I was
Well,
waiting for you to call
Kevmel.
my name. I was like, I got you, Patty. Nigga never called my name. Jesse said it. He's like, yeah, Kevmel. I was like, all right.
I was about to call you next. I thought I was you. Kevmel, any last words? You got the last say on this one?
Man, you know, it was always a pleasure, you know, here co-hosting with all of you. And we'll see you all next week.
All right. Nobody got anything to plug, right? We don't do that shit on this show. We got no lives here. Maybe here we got something to plug. Nope.
Nah, I got shit.
Yeah, that's a good thing. All right, bro. Everybody stay up, stay easy. We'll see y'all next time.
All
My
right.
good old friends. That's a corny ass way to end it.
It'd be like that, yeah.